Pedestrians or drivers? The answer is puzzling when you think of bike riders.
KOMU 8's Christine Alexander has more on the rules of the road and how safe bikers are in Columbia.
Nina Wodrowski doesn't own a car. She navigates through Columbia on her bike when she can't get a ride.
It does scare me a little bit when there are lots of cars flying past.
Wodrowski makes an effort to follow the rules of the road by riding in the bike lane or in the middle of the road.
Like, you can't just worry about yourself, you have to worry about other cars and, fitting in with traffic.
One Parks and Rec forester also relies on his bike to get him from point A to point B. He's most concerned about drivers not noticing him on the road.
Being passed at too close of a distance, I think, is very nerve-wracking.
He says the standard is for drivers to give 3 feet between them and bikers.
That's usually does not happen.
Although biking could get scary, a lot of cyclists are at risk because they don't know the rules of the road. According to Columbia Police Department, bicyclists are required to act as cars. If a biker rides on a sidewalk, the fine is of $49. If they don't yield to pedestrian, the fine is also of $49. Bikers are required to make a full stop like a car at stop signs. Drivers say bikers should obey the rules of the road.
I've been frustrated with cyclists. It's like, come on, man, especially when you don't see them and they're out of your peripheral, and then you look and you're getting ready to make a right-hand turn and they're whipping up on the right-hand side.
If they're going to be in the road, I'd prefer that they abide by traffic laws at all times, though.
According to Columbia Police Department, in 2010, one person was killed or injured in a bike traffic accident every 15 hours in Missouri. And according to the Missouri Bicycle and Pedestrian Federation, bicycling and walking make up for 7.5% of fatalities and 15% of injuries per year. Just in the last month, 3 bicycle accidents have made headlines, including a fatality on Interstate 70, a hit and run on Forum Boulevard, and one involving a 9-year-old in Jefferson City. Dittmer says despite the numbers, Columbia has improved in the past couple of years.
There's been a lot of improvements to the community as far as bike lanes go, as far as like alternate transportation routes that PedNet and Get About Columbia have been promoting.
But even with those changes, Dittmer is concerned about missing lanes in busy roads.
Here in downtown Columbia, you won't see any bike lanes, but you will see these painted signs on the street which indicate where bikers should maintain while driving on the street. Now, in other more densely populated areas like College Avenue, you can see there are no bike lanes, and a lot of bikers choose to ride the sidewalk instead.
In an effort to make drivers more aware of cyclists, Wodrowski organizes critical masses. That's when a big group of people get together and bike a certain route in the middle of the road. Christina Alexander, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
Members of the Missouri Bicycle and Pedestrian Federation proposed an $8 billion bill to fund bike, pedestrian, and mass transit. Stay tuned. Sports is next.